Hello, this is Starstruck and welcome back to another Oxygen Not Included video. It's been a little bit since I did the last episode, a couple days, and I'm so excited to jump into it because I have so many ideas that I just want to act on now. So I've just been kind of sitting and looking at this, and I realized that, oh, it's not bad anymore, but we had a lot of polluted oxygen. There are germs everywhere, and I want to do something about that. We are also struggling for temperature. I locked the doors so they don't go in and out, so we won't get more germs, but we still need to do something with what we have. And my thought process was to increase the size of this. Okay, so here we go. I have them actually just making this into a room, and we're gonna start purifying the air here so we stop having so many germ problems, because we have sick dupes right now. At least I assume we do. We may not actually. Also, look at all of this hydrogen. So this is, looks like it's about to go off, but we have 16 tons of gold right there. Oh, it is going off as a matter of fact. And I'm sure that's going to increase the temps a lot. Also, one thing I forgot to do is to take Rowan off of this very relaxed schedule. And I'm just going to put him up here. I thought, that's one thing I thought about, that he's on this schedule with all the downtime. Okay, I'm having the having the dupes to research germ stuff. This is pathogen diagnostics. We're actually already fighting the slime, it looks like, because it fell down here since there was a low pressure zone, and then the what are these called, the fluorescents are going to be fighting it. I'm not sure where I put, oh yeah, fluorals right here. So I might not even have to really do all this, but I don't know. There's, whoa, why is that polluted too? Oh my god, there's salt water all over the base and I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden there's just salt water everywhere again. This is bad. The whole power grid's off now. I'm not really sure what happened. I think we're gonna have to turn on hydrogen again. Everything is off. Okay, they just turned it on. That was really quick. I don't know what happened. What happened? Oh, that's fucking bad. There's salt water inside of here. So, oh, it's from up here, huh? Wow, they actually dug up here. And there's another biome over there. I now understand why we have salt water all over the base. Ooh, there's also something here. My bad, I didn't mean to cough in the mic. I was gonna say that everything right now is being given all the wrong materials, all the wrong elements, and that's really bad because it's going absolutely everywhere. We're like out of petroleum too. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, so everything is fixed now. We have air actually going through because we didn't have any oxygen we produced. I just turned off the hydrogen, and pretty soon we should have this salt water coming through as well, and it'll be just put into storage so we can refine it. This song is one of my favorite songs in the game. So I have them doing stuff over here right now. I'm going to deconstruct this, move it over, and then we're going to put the brine over here and maybe storing water as well. Also, I had them do all this, but they haven't really done much of it yet. Oh yeah, we're out of power. Wait a minute. Okay, I fixed everything. I fixed it all. At least I think I did. They should be spitting this now, and then we should be getting petroleum. Yep. Okay. So we have a sort of problem here that's kind of good, actually. We have 10 kilograms, or at least nearly 10 kilograms of water, and I don't know what to do with any of it. So it has germs in it, but it's not that hard to get rid of the germs. And we have to start doing something with it because this is all from the bathroom right now. This is all of our overflow. Everything that we use but don't, or I guess we don't use, whatever. I'm actually not sure if I start putting it in here if I'll spread food poisoning throughout the base. And I kind of don't want to find out, so I think we should find some chlorine and preserve this room as its own little thing. And my idea, we could just put some airlocks here and then close this off. I don't know, actually, because we might need to do more than just that. Hey, so I've had them almost break into here. where there's tons of food and oxyferns, and also I'm sure plenty more to explore. So here's our germ overlay, and it's doing better over here, although my idea, I was going to put a vacuum over here and turn these into airflow tiles so we can start pulling the oxygen through. But that's going to take a while to set up, and we don't really need it urgently. Okay, so here's my build design. Oh yeah, that's right, they won't be able to reach this because I need to make sure they have a way up and down. That should work fine. So this is my build design. This is where I'm going to put our reservoir of water, and I think I'm always going to keep our water in there because it's going to have chlorine in it. So I made sure that this relocate here is bleach stone, and that bleach stone is going to emit some chlorine, and then hopefully by then they're stuck right now. Hopefully by then they'll have all this built. And then it should be able to, it'll be a completely isolated room because I isolated it off from the environment, so it's hermetically sealed, and it should work pretty good. We have officially run out of oxygen, so they cannot use the suits anymore. We're not producing anything, and they're using a lot of the hydrogen as well. Okay, they put the bleach stone in there. I told them to sweep everything except for that, and we're just about ready. The one thing that I need to make is here. This is going to be a filter that filters out. Wait a minute, how am I supposed to do this? There we go. That's good enough. It's supposed to filter out all the chlorine and anything else that's inside the environment. I would actually like it if they lock that door for now, so people can stop going in it until we are ready. Okay, I'm going to open the door again one more time, and I'm going to allow them to enter, just so they can build all this, because I actually forgot cabling, and then it should be good after this. Looks like there's liquid already going through. I'm actually not quite sure if we need to even put in some of this, like the pump, because, well, if I look at this overlay, there's quite a bit of chlorine in there, and the germs are dying pretty consistently. I just think keeping this hermetically sealed and playing with things this way would be a lot easier. My bad, I had to turn the game down a little bit. It's just very loud. Okay, here's the environment now. Somehow there is natural gas in there. Don't ask me, I have no clue how it got in there. It's all staying at the bottom, though, as it should. They haven't swept it yet. I thought that well, I guess they did sweep it, but they must have ended up putting more stuff in there somehow. But they're getting that build done pretty quick, so that's good. As we decrease the pressure in the environment, it's also going to become easier for us to make sure everything is covered in chlorine. That way, all the germs die. And right now, they're dying pretty quick, but I think they could die quicker. We also are increasing the amount of germs because we're still putting liquid in here, so. We'll be able to demolish this, though, and then turn it into something else. Maybe clean this up some, too, and I'm not sure. I would like to move the heavy watt, though, because I know the dupes aren't a big fan of it. Holy moly, we are suffering right now. We need to turn on oxygen again. Okay, so here is our setup. It's actually working right now. So this can be locked and never touched again. All of the liquids that go in here, we can even turn off the pump, because I think it's completely. Oh no, we're almost there. Oh, they had to go in there to do it. Come on. All right, there you go. They won't open that anymore. It's pushing out all of the oxygen, and it is only keeping in the chlorine. So this is working pretty astonishingly. I'm very excited. Oh, and all the germs are dead, or they're dying. I guess we're still increasing the amount, aren't we? Because they're still using the bathrooms. But I made sure that we didn't use any of this until we are certain that we're all done. So there. You know, somehow we did all of that, and we didn't get a single drop of chlorine in the base, except for where we needed it. Now there's one block of carbon dioxide that I'm waiting for, because I see it bouncing around there. I'm not really sure what to do about it. Right now, there's only 200 grams of chlorine inside this environment, and we want to increase that. So I'm just gonna end up leaving that chlorine sublimator, right there. I was trying to say sublimator, but yeah. Okay, the dupes don't have anything to do, so I'm gonna make them sweep. What do I have them do? It's a very good question. Ooh, need to start working on temps. I've never actually really done temperature successfully. I also forgot that we've been pumping in CO2, so that's probably another reason why there's so much unbreathable air. We should be getting oxygen now. Oh, we're like blocked up a little bit because we actually have too much hydrogen. That's a new one. Okay, we didn't have any any water over here, so I just made sure that we do. And I also turned off hydrogen, so we're storing it again. We should be good now. We should be good with power. It looks like we were having issues with power and we were having issues with other things, but all of this water in here is clean and doesn't have any germs in it, so I'm certain that it's not going to spread food poisoning throughout the base either. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I'm happy. And we have so much water now. It's not going to last forever, but I've just been watching the system, and I made the desalinator and the water sieve as well. So everything's going into one thing, and we just have a ton of water, which is very good, of course. It's all going to be used up right now, but it's not going to last forever. Now, the next thing I really want to worry about is our temps, because they're so terrible here. I mean, they're getting bad, and they're only going to get worse. It's very warm over here, and I don't have a great idea in mind. I think we need plastics, though. And maybe that's something I'll start now, because I know we need plastics so we can build this power thing. Here it is, the turbine, steam turbine. So this is the thing that I need to use, and I've used one of these before. I know that, yeah, it creates steam. It says CO2 as well, and it creates plastic. It also creates a lot of heat, and that's about it. And the thing I worry about most is steam, right? Is the steam. Okay, so I built the polymer presses, and apparently they have no power. They can reach that, right? Yeah, they're just waiting to build it. So I know it's probably not wise to do it here, though, because of the steam it's going to produce. Everything's hooked up now, but the only thing that's going to happen is it's just going to increase the pressure of things in this environment. And I'm not really sure of a way around that. But I kind of just want plastics now, and then if we need a more efficient design down the line, then we can worry about that later. But it looks like, yeah, we have everything now. The only thing we're missing is power, and I'm not really sure why we're waiting on power. Oh, it says Steve's doing it. He's just getting the resources. It's taking a little while, I guess. So I had to do this again, where I'm doing the hydrogen stuff, because it's the only way that we have power in case of emergencies, because we can't jumpstart this without the hydrogen. So they're doing it now, and I know that the reasons they aren't doing it is because it keeps turning on and off. Okay, I'm having to do a larger project here because we need space for the base, and I just chose, let's do this spot for spacing. Oh, and it looks like we're actually getting plastic here too. It says the piping is blocked. Oh, that's right. So how do I get this moving then? I just pumped it into this because we might as well do that. Oh wait, this one doesn't even have a pipe on it. But yeah, there we go. That way we're actually getting plastic now. So we only have 30 kilograms of it, and we need a lot more. Also, here is our steam problem, although it's not that big of a problem. We also have a ton of liquid here that we might want to sort through, because this is polluted water, salt water, and crude oil. I actually can mop it. We might as well have them mop it, because then we'll be able to sort it easier. And yeah, I just hope that, yeah, there we go. Finally, they built that one pipe. Now we're out of petroleum. Oh, and we're out of petroleum because this has no power. Look at them all go. They're mopping it all up. I made sure to add extra suits here, and they're actually using every single one of them, it looks like. So there are 4, 5, 6, 7 docking points now. So it looks like all 7 suits are being used. We might even want to bring it all the way up to 10, that way we could have every dupe out here. At this point, they're going to be getting a ton of liquids, which is pretty good. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to want to start doing with crude oil and things. But, Nice. Everything's moving in perfect motion. Okay, so we were having power supply issues, and I just fixed the problem. I'm actually not even sure what the problem was, but I just replaced some of the cables here because these were attached here. Instead, I made a small bridge under. I have no clue really what the greater issue is. Other than that, I think I just understood that it was starting to have problems with the transformer here, and it was interfering somehow. So I just cut the middleman out, and I just connected it straight to the large, the heavy watt wires, and that seemed to fix it. Although I still need dupes to spin this, because they need to spin this a bunch. We don't even have any storage left up. We got a poke shell right there, but that should be better for. Yeah, because we need the plastics and everything else. I also picked up some spicy tofu. So, they already put it in the fridge. It ended up coming through the, what's it called? This thing here. I'm trying to see specifically how much plastic do we have right now? 300 kilograms? Okay, there we go. It's almost like a snowball effect too here. Because, well, we have plenty of power now, and it's even going into the natural gas generators, and we have an overflow of power. So we were like asking too much of the system, and I don't know. It's weird. It's all working now, so it doesn't really matter all that much. But just very strange. What are the problems for these? Piping is blocked still. Okay, so I just introduced slime to the base, and then Lyra just chose to sit in said slime and inhale all of it. I just watched. But yeah, we need to increase our range of the base so we can power different things. I just started a steam turbine interface where we have thermal aqua tuners down here, and I made 2 of them. I don't know if I should have done 2. This is my first time building this, but I understand the concept. I just need to work out everything else, which I don't, the things I don't understand right now. But it's got to start with us introducing liquid to the system for starters, and preferably it's water. I think we're like using all of our water up. Wow, this looks nice up here. So I guess we'd take from this line, which I could just go, well, the question also is how much water are we going to use? And like, is it a fixed amount like the bathrooms is what I'm curious about, because if it's going to draw in water, it's going to output it at a 1-to-1 ratio, right? So it's going to draw in water, and then it's going to have an output. So the output's up here, and then we put that back into the system. It's going to be over temperate. I need to think this out. Another thing to consider here, these take up 1.2 kilowatt hours of power. So combined, that's going to be 2.4 kilowatt hours of energy. There's just 2.4 kilowatt hours. So my idea for that would be probably just to connect some heavy watt then, and then we can make it go through the floor, which means that we have to deconstruct this and this, and then we can just connect it up, and then it should be that simple. I also added this automation liquid shutoff, it says. So connected to an automation grid, automatically turns liquid flow on or off. And I'm not really sure how I want to automate this, because, well, it's probably going to want to have to do something with the pipes, with how much liquid we're getting or how much we aren't getting. But it has to start with the aqua tuners producing heat for us. Also, this says it produces 850 watt hours. So we can connect that to the loop as well. So it's not connected to the loop, and it's going to be a producer. But I'm just thinking, I mean, it's crazy. We have like, oh, this must not be connected because it's not telling me anything. We have like, what does it say? Yeah, 8 kilowatt hours of energy that we use. And, It's just interesting. Because if this is going to produce power for us, 850 isn't that much. But then again, I think that is still worth it to recycle our energy here. They're building this pretty quick. I just have to make sure that I know what I'm doing, like I've been saying. And this has to get deconstructed. And we have to start getting liquid moving. So there actually is liquid in the pipe right now, but it has nowhere to go. And my thoughts, well, I'm going to cool this down. So we actually want to shut this down because we're going to have dupes come in here. So we can put radiant loops throughout the entire thing. Kind of like so. And we just got to make sure that we take up a lot of space and a lot of tiles. Something like this should work out fine. And we got to make sure that it's a loop as well. And then from then on, we want to start using insulated pipe so that anything that comes out will be, well, insulated. If we go like this instead, maybe we can get a better build design. And everything on the outsides, there we go. And then this has to reach to here. So ideally, we cool this down enough that it starts spreading throughout the base, because it would start to go into our oxygen supply. But it has to be very, very cold, and it is very, very hot right now. So instead of rambling, I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Although, of course, we can't activate it just yet. We might as well start plumbing stuff into it, though. Oh, it looks like I revealed some more slime lung. So let's get the... Wait, I can do this better. I go to sweep and make it priority 8. So everything that they sweep will be high priority. I did not mean to expose the slime here. they're struggling to breathe over here because there's so much CO2. I don't know why there's so much CO2. But, yeah, making me think a little bit. So this is supposed to be our kitchen. It's only got one door, and then it kind of just stops here. We might as well finish this up, because we're going to put a spice grinder in there, and then actually turn it into a proper kitchen sometime. We got them very busy. I'm glad I got 10 dupes right now. So I honestly forgot we were making plastic this entire time, and now we have 3,000 kilograms of it, which is a lot more than I think we need right now. But I guess it's definitely nice to have. They said they can't sweep it, so I have to make sure that they plastic. Here we go. So here we're having this problem again where they aren't spinning these. I actually have it at priority 9, and they still aren't doing the errands for spinning these. And we're suffering because of it, because we're not getting enough power. I just stopped the plastics, so we're not using that anymore. So that means that 100% of this is just going to the power, but that still isn't really solving the problem, because they still just need to spin this a bunch, and nobody's really doing that. So it might have something to do with how I'm doing their errands now and how they're building. Oh wow, speaking of which, they built most of this. It says they cannot reach this here. Oh, and I just opened up the base to a lot of germs as well. Maybe we just want to close that off really quick. Oh, it looks like they actually turned this on. It says pipe block repair. Wait a minute. I know why that's happening. It's because that needs to be cut. So the intake will start... Wait a minute. No, this will work. This will work. Okay, that's more like it. I think the problem was that it was with the plastics because we were consuming so much of it. But I turned it off, like I said, and now we have just a little bit of a reservoir for petroleum here. So yeah, looks like we're doing pretty good now. And I'm having them build this, but I guess they're just waiting for this errand to be done. So we just ran out of stuff to... Oh, the loop is going though. We ran out of stuff to start breathing for oxygen. Here's temps right now. This is overheating. It says damage. Okay. Yeah, it's not supposed to be on right now. It's supposed to be connected to an automated loop actually, but it's a good thing that's working. Oh, they do not like that. Oh. Yeah, you guys don't want to do that too long. Wow. It's actually doing pretty good over here. So, it's actually vacuum right now too. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not spreading the temperatures that well. It says the radiant pipe is at 40 degrees, and then the pipes behind it is at 117 and is unchanging. It's actually increasing, it looks like, because I just saw it jump up. So how we counteract that is we start putting... Oh, do we have them researched? So I just took another dupe in. Oh, and he's immediately having an allergic reaction, and I guess I didn't even look that I think he's allergic to floral scents. But I think it's just a random decision to add another dupe, because we definitely need the hands on deck, and it could be helpful. He's gonna sleep up here for now. But now that we have plastic, we can actually start creating personalized bedrooms for the dupes. And I think we have to research something for that. Here it is. So if we made the comfy bed is made out of plastic, and there's plastic ladder and tiles as well. Clothing refashionator. Well, anyways, that's what we would like to research. Liam's a researcher. I think he was good at all around, like all the stats. So is he gonna have allergic reactions like this because of the floral scents? Huh. Yeah, he hates floral scent. Fortunately, we do have an apothecary, and we can actually make some vitamins for our friend here. I just made a realization that we can actually create an upgraded version of the liquid shutoff, because this one says that it shuts off automatically when a specific amount has passed through it. So that sounds like everything that I need to do with less steps. Okay, they built it already. It looks really fun. So limit. So it says amount, but what does that mean? Because does it mean an amount per cycle? That's what my question is. So I actually don't know how much I want, but I'm just gonna turn it on for now. And it's done now. It says amount 3 kilograms. I'm gonna put it at 20. Well, what if I did 40? Is it gonna put more in? It didn't put more in. Oh, so it says an amount is remaining. So it looks like I was correct. That does it over the amount of the cycle. And I know that this takes in, I'm actually not sure how much. So we've been struggling pretty bad with the liquid. I just got some flowing, although, ooh, it looks like we're out of power right now. So we had to turn everything on, and we're actually starting to get liquids through again, which we weren't earlier. But as soon as we start getting power, everything should start going again. That's bad. We don't have anything. Okay, so I've done it. I finally turned this on. It says it's cooling, and it looks like it's starting to produce steam. It says no power now. Oh no, why are they going in there? Why did she open it? Ugh, there's already enough water in the base. Okay, we gotta clean this up. Why are they going in there? Why do they keep opening that door? Lock it. This is supposed to not be touched. It says cold damage, and it's creating ice. So here I'm confused as to why the pipe broke. It said it gave off ice as well too. In the moment, I think I'm gonna research this because that confuses me. Okay, I actually got the system running. It took me a little while because I don't know, I was having some issues, but I think I'm starting to figure it out, and we're gonna get a lot of concentrated temperature over here. The door is conducting the most, it looks like. But I mean, yeah, and it's gonna get very hot in here. I don't see any steam in here yet though. So if I go to gas overlay, yeah, the only things I see is like oxygen, and then I mean there's this liquid water here, but it doesn't really look like it's doing much. Wow, I actually got it working. So I think we need some more water in here, but it's actually working. Uh-oh. We're running out of power. It is going to be very power hungry. But, oh. I think some of it's turning into steam right now. Oh, yeah, it says steam, 0 surface germs. Okay, so our steam is the light blue. And then how do we get this thing? Oh, there's no liquid output. That's right. So you're just going to connect. Where is it? Good question. I think right here would be fine. Yeah. Oh my god, Bubbles went in there. I don't know why she went in there. Bubbles went in there. Okay, can we... Okay, yeah, there you go. There you go, Ren. There you go. Why are they entering? No more, no more. No more, please. They also just let out all that steam. Oh my god, why are they going in and then they're locking themselves in there? What the fuck are you guys doing? Why? Alright. Wow, look at that. Not enough steam. Steam temperature below 256, it says. So the steam needs to be warmer. Okay, so let's put this much higher then. At like 100 kilograms of water. So we're struggling really bad for power right now. Like, a potential load says 11 kilowatt hours, and we are not producing that much because we have 2K, which is 4K, and we have 8, and then I think it's, yeah, 8 times 4, and then this is 850, and that's not 11 kilowatt hours, so we need more power, which means we need to increase the size of this, which shouldn't be too difficult. I think that what we could do is make a handful of petroleum generators. We have these oil reservoirs, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them over here. So, and what is this? A leaky oil fissure. Crude oil. Wow, that thing's cool. It's giving us a lot of oil. We can even, yeah, we can research that and research, or I mean, oil's good. I gotta end the episode probably here. Wait one sec. Yeah, I don't know if I want to end it just here because things are on fire. But, we are struggling for power. I think I'm going to shut off the hydrogen for now because we actually need to start storing this. I think we're going to start having really bad problems with power if we don't start producing more petroleum and start using more petroleum, which right now we're using 0 of it. Okay, they're spinning this, but then it's going to shut off again because we don't have enough power. So it's like a whole thing. This is incredibly inefficient, and it needs to be fixed. What are we doing with all this polluted water? That's right, we're recycling it. Well, here's this again, and I am very curious how the temps are doing. It's good that it actually looks like it's not doing what, because that means that it's spreading out more. So, and that's what it looks like it's doing, that with the temp plates, it's spreading the temps out more instead of being congruent in one spot. And it's, yeah, I feel like it could be doing more, though. Oh, it looks like Liam got hurt, and I've only just noticed. Or is that Ren? Somebody needs to rest either way. I've only just noticed this. Let's have Ren lay down. For now. And as I predicted, the worst has come. We have no power right now. Like 0. And I really need them to spin this. Wow, it's actually working. So the idea would be to, the perfect idea or perfect scenario would be that we never turn it off, because this is going to continually spread throughout the base. Although the point is supposed to be that the air quality is supposed to get colder, and it doesn't really look like much of that's happening. Also, wow, we really need some power. Are we doing good up here, guys? What's the problem? Why aren't we getting any power? The generators aren't enough. Okay, we got some power. I saw that. Shit, this thermal turner has been overheating this whole time. And I'm still not sure how this thing here works because I don't know. I don't know how much to keep getting water to go through, so. But I put a ton of steam in there, so that should help cool it down. And then I haven't even seen this work yet. So it says not enough steam, and it says the steam's temperature is not high enough either. Huh! Wow! Look at those temps. So this is supposed to be spreading through the base, like I was saying. And I mean, wow. Wait, so it's 60 degrees. Wow, it actually went down 10 degrees. Okay. And how does the base look? It doesn't look amazing, but as expected over here, we're going to have a lot of heating. It's actually doing this thing again. This is very strange because, I don't know, I might have to do some research into it, but it actually, it looks like it breaks the pipe here because it's so cold. Why does it say I have 20.9998 acorns available? That is very strange. Anyways, I don't think I want another dupe here. I'm gonna reject these. We have a lot of skills. Devin has 6. They all have skills, but we really can't do many upgrades for these because it's gonna end up stressing them out pretty bad. Although, I guess Liam will give Liam 1. And Ren barely has any. Here, we'll make him a mechatronics. Oh, I actually don't know if I can. Hey, we did it. Mechatronics. So for some reason the dupes could close the door, but they can't open the door. And I don't really get that because they can just walk here and then... I don't know what has to change. It says that they don't want to open it. Or it's a low priority. Okay, so now see, here is something different. So I had them idle for a while, and now we have a lot of petroleum in reservoir. So it's just very strange how they sway on how they feel like, oh, maybe we need power, maybe we don't need power. Everything's pretty good though. I am gonna end it here. This needs to be fixed still. They haven't opened this, and I don't know, it's very strange. They for some reason can't do this over here, and I don't know, it's what it is. It's been quite a long episode, but we've done a lot. I mean, we discovered this. Oh no. Just realized we have 0 food. They're making food right now. Why don't we have any food though? I guess that's for me later to worry about because we're actually increasing in food. If you like this episode, then please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well. Also, please join my Discord community if you end up watching the whole episode because I need people in my Discord, and I just made it. It's new. Hey, this is close or empty. I mean. But yeah, anyways, yeah, thank you for watching and much love. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.